In this video lecture, let's talk about subset. Now, basically, if we say that set A is a subset of set B, what I am trying to tell you is that all the elements of A, they are all in B as well. Okay? Also, take note that when I say that set A is a subset of set B, set A can be equals to set B. For example, let's say that set A, okay, the elements are 1 and 2. Okay, and set B, the elements are also 1 and 2. Indeed, set A is a subset of set B because all the elements of A, 1 and 2, they are also in B, 1 and 2. Okay, and you can see that set A and set B, they are equal. Okay, so let's look at the next statement. When I say that set A is a subset of set B, set A can also not be equals to set B. So for example, let's say over here for this set A, I remove the element 2. Okay, in this case, set A over here has only one element, that is the element 1. Okay, and you can see that set A over here is indeed still a subset of set B. Why? Because all the elements of A, which is 1, are in B. 1 is also in B as well. So, set A is a subset of set B can also mean that set A can also not be equals to set B. Okay, understand? So basically, all in all, what I'm trying to say is that when I say that set A is a subset of set B, okay, what I'm trying to say is that all the elements of set A are in set B. And there can be two situations. Set A can be equals to set B. Set A can also not be equals to set B based on the examples that I have shown you just now. Okay, so let's move on to a new example. Okay, for this Venn diagram over here, it is a new example. Okay, different from the example that I have shown you earlier. So this is a new example for the Venn diagram. So suppose the universal set contains the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So far so good. And then suppose also that we have set A containing the elements 1, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 4, 5, 6. So this is set A over here. Similarly for set B, okay, which is over here as well. Okay, set A is actually equals to set B. It also contains, for set B, it also contains the elements 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay, for set B. And for set C, okay, for set C over here, it contains the elements 2, 3, 4. Okay, and finally for set D, only have one element, that is 6. So this is this is set D over here, and the element is 6 over here. Okay, so this is a Venn diagram representing the universal sets. Set A, set B, set C, and set D. Okay? Now, if you look at the Venn diagram, right, you can understand better. Now, A is indeed a subset of B. Okay, A is a subset of B. Because, look over here, all the elements in set A, they are also in set B. Okay? Just look at the Venn diagram, you will understand. So, mathematically, we write it as A is a subset of B. Like this. Okay? Now, same thing, B is also a subset of A. Can see, it makes sense. All the elements in B, okay, they are in A as well. So B is a subset of A. So we write it as B is a subset of A. Okay? D is a subset of A. Can see? So over here, D is a subset of A. Because all the elements in A, they are also, all the elements in D, they are also in A. So over here there's only one element, okay? So the element in D, all the element in D, which is only one element only, which is the element 6, this element 6, which is in set D, is also in set A. So D is a subset of A. we write it as D is a subset of A like this. Okay? Now for these three examples over here, okay, the first example over here is set A equals to set B. The second example, set A is also equals to set B. But in the third example over here, for D is a subset of A, set D is not equals to set A. Okay? You can see over here, the circle for set D, okay, is smaller than the circle for set A. You see? So let me do it slowly. The circle for set D is not the same as the circle for set A. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that set D is a subset of A, but set D is not equals to set A. Okay? Let's move on to the last example. So, C is not a subset of A. Okay, set C is not a subset of A. Why? You can see that this is the set C over here. Now, the element 4 is indeed in set C and also in set A. However, okay, the elements 2 and 3, okay, they are in set C, but they are not, okay, they are not in set A. Which means that C is not a subset of A. And we write it like this. C is not a subset of A. Okay, C is not a subset of A. So this is what I want you to know about subset. And I hope that you understand the examples that I have provided to you.